Hi, my name's Mary Kapora, and I'm a public services librarian at the Pleasanton Public Library. Hopefully you've heard that you can access free ebooks and e-audiobooks with your Pleasanton library card through a service called Libby by Overdrive. If you're not familiar with Libby, be sure to check out our Library and Recreation Virtual Resource Center page on our website to view a video tutorial. So today I wanted to share with you just a few recommendations I have for mystery books that you can access on Libby. And the first is called In the Woods by Tana French. It is her debut novel. It is also the first in what has become her Dublin Murder Squad series. And it revolves around two Irish detectives who have been assigned to the Dublin Murder Squad, Rob Ryan and Cassie Maddox, as they investigate the murder of a 12-year-old girl, Katie Devlin, whose body has been found in some woods near her house. As it turns out, they're the very same woods where 20 years prior, Rob Ryan had been playing when his two friends who he was with disappear, and he's found alone the next day, bloody and had been attacked by something. He's unable to speak about what's happened to him, and now as an adult, he only has very vague memories of the incident. So you follow him as he now has to grapple with the psychological fallout as he investigates this murder that has taken place in the same woods where he himself has suffered a traumatic incident. And what I love about this book is the mystery itself. It is brilliantly orchestrated. I had no idea where it was going, and I couldn't figure it out. It had me guessing throughout the whole book, and I really enjoyed that. The other thing I really liked about this book was the backdrop of modern Ireland and the views that the Irish have on American culture. I also really liked the relationship between the two detectives. Their camaraderie and their banter is really pretty funny at the beginning of the book. Also, if you like police procedural novels, this is the book for you. The next book I want to share with you is called Frog Music by Emma Donoghue, and you may be familiar with Emma Donoghue from her best-selling book, Room. This book, in addition to being a mystery, is also a historical fiction, and it takes place in the summer of 1876 in San Francisco, in the middle of a heat wave and also a smallpox epidemic. It's based on the true unsolved murder of a young woman named Jenny Bonnet, who is a cross-dressing frog hunter. And she is shot through the window of a saloon in a railroad yard. The mystery unfolds as her friend, Blanche Bougnon, a French burlesque dancer, tries to not only figure out who murdered her friend, but also figure out who she is as a person. Now, what I love about this book is how vivid and vivacious and rollicking and baudy the setting and the characters are. It also incorporates a lot of music from that time into the book, and it's just a vivid portrayal of that time. I also really like the independence and the strength of the two female lead characters. I really enjoyed learning about who they were and how original they were. And I also like the exploration of motherhood during very trying circumstances. One thing to note, this book has some very adult themes. The third book I want to share with you is called Still Life by Louise Penny. It is the first in her Chief Inspector Armand Gamache series. It's what we would call a cozy mystery, so you're not finding any kind of girl with the dragon tattoo kind of content in this book. It takes place in a small village outside of Montreal in the Quebec province, a little village called Three Pines. The mystery unfolds as a 76-year-old retired teacher is found on a hunting trail with an arrow to her heart. Tragic hunting accident? Inspector Gamache thinks not. And so you follow him as he interviews all the quirky funny characters in the village of Three Pines and trying to figure out who would want to kill this little old lady. I love this book because I love the realistic portrayal of the small town folks who live there. They're very funny and they are definitely very quirky. I also like the character of Inspector Gamache. He is this wise, ethical, strong character, and you really feel like you're in good hands when you're with Inspector Gamache, just a stand-up guy. So those are my 3 recommendations for mystery books. Try them out on Libby. Next time I'll share with you some recommendations I have for nonfiction books. But until then, stay healthy and well read. Cheers.